Hello everyone, this is problem 4 in the problem set 6.4. This problem is related to supply function. Is the function. If you don't remember, it is called the piecewise functions. For 0 is indicate there will be no supply if the price is less than $100. If the price is greater than or equal to $100, the supply function is equal to 3,500 times 1.01 to the p. And in part A, the question is what is the producer revenue at the shutdown price? And you can see in the supply function, the shutdown price is P equal to $100. So I have P sub S equal to $100. Here we want to calculate the producer revenue, which is equal to the shutdown price, because they asked to calculate the producer revenue at the shutdown price. So the shutdown price multiplied with the supply at this price. So that is, I have 100 multiplied with S of 100. Here we need to calculate S of 100. That is, I have 3,500 multiplied with 1.01 to the power 100. Now, using a calculator, I get 9466.85 for the quantity supplied at the shutdown price of $100. Because this is the number of textbook, that's I want to round up to the nearest whole number, which is 9467 textbooks. You have the value of the quantity supplied at the price of $100. You multiply with the 100, you will get the producer revenue. The producer revenue is equal to 100 times the quantity supplied at the price of $100. We get 100 times 9467, and it is equal to $946,800. And that is part A. Now let's move on to part B. In part B, they ask you to calculate the producer surplus at the price of P0 equal to $140. This is the set market price. And if you remember, the producer surplus is the definite integral from the shutdown price to the set market price of the supply function. That is, this definite integral from 100, which is the shutdown price, up to the set market price, 140. Of the supply function, that is 100, the integral from 100 to 140 of 3,500 times 1.01 to the p dp. Now when you use the option math 9, this is what you got. I got 465,110 and 5 cents. This is the result for the producer surplus in part B. Now let's move on to part C. In part C, the question asks you to calculate the producer willingness and ability to receive to supply 20,000 textbooks. Now, if you go back to the formula, the producer willingness and ability to receive is equal to the producer revenue minus the producer surplus. So that means you have to calculate those numbers separately. But you have to be careful. This is a little bit different from part A and part B because we don't have the set market price. We know about the shutdown price, but we don't know about the set market price because we have a new quantity supply in this problem. Right? So the quantity supply is 20,000 textbook. That means you have to calculate the set market price at this quantity supply. That means 3,500 and 1.01 to the p is equal to 20,000. Right? 20,000 textbooks, the unit textbook, and the supply function is also textbook, so these two match the unit. And using the solver, I get the set market price equal to $175.17. Now let's move on and calculate the producer surplus and producer revenue at this set market price. For the producer revenue, this is equal to the set market price multiplied with the quantity supplied. So this is 175.17 multiplied with 20,000. And using the calculator, we get about $3.5 million. Here we want to calculate the producer surplus, which is equal to the definite integral from the shutdown price, which is $100, up to the set market price. In part C, the set market price is 175.17 of the supply function, which is 3,500 multiplied with 1.01 to the P dP. And now you can use the option Math 9 in the calculator to get the value of this definite integral. I got the result of about $1 million. Now for the producer willingness and ability to receive, this is equal to the producer revenue minus the producer surplus. And we just calculate these two numbers earlier. So this is what I got for the producer willingness and ability to receive, which is about $2.4 million. And this is the end of problem 4 in problem set 6.4. Please let me know if you have any questions.